great lane swap. Makes entirely sense for them to do it. I think Nature Prophet is so good at bully offlaners as well. Like, yeah, you're not gonna have that impact against TV, but here it's just great. Especially because when you're playing a 4 position that's ranged like Mirana, your whole
the John, he still gets low. The burn damage over time, he survives on 50 health. Yopaj is looking for it. The Scatterblast through is not going to be enough. Nicely played by Carl. At top lane, they go in and Zephyr gets a kill onto Skem with the rotation, so T1 bring both supports to the top lane.
They're all like posing, getting ready for a little skirmish.
We get top rune. Well done by T1. They had control over both runes with the support migration to the mid lane. And Yopaj not having kisses, man. Didn't really want to go for a fight, but he still has a full level advantage on this puck, so...
Yeah. Oh, and now Yopaj is going to take straight off.
Yeah. They were looking for more. They've got the kisses too. The bandage was used, but they're going on Gabby. Gabby's trying to run, but he needs a Sunder Tug. He hasn't even leveled the Sunder yet. He jukes into the trees. One more kiss will hit him, but he's not going to go down. The magic 6 charges was just enough. Instead, they lose the Shadow Demon and possibly the Mirana as well. So a great rotation from Yopaj. Gets both supports.
That's like the nice thing about having a Nature's Prophet is that you don't need a card to pressure towers.
Will look to fight this one. T1, even though they lost their tower, they've got 4 heroes up here, and they are looking to punish this. An arrow will land on the FPZ Mars, so he's definitely dead. Looks like Tim's will get out okay on the Nature's Prophet. No Dream Coil to catch him, so decent.
Yeah, or you can just be Jackie with not level your reincarnation. But they don't know. They don't know. Yeah. He doesn't have it.
He's holding, you know. He's got a skill point.
Yeah.
But mid lane, meanwhile, disruption, the silence, Skem, level 4 disruptor, going for a D ward. He'll take the sentry with him. Doesn't look like it's going to be particularly easy, and they've even rotated Gabby mid, so if they can find some kills or win a fight around here, they've got the Metamorphosis to push and take a tower. Instead, they're going to find Jackie. King gets banished up, the arrow going to fall up. He has leveled up reincarnation now, and the TP's coming to the outpost, so they are going to look to make sure they defend him. And with a disrupted TP into a static storm, both these T1 supports are in a world of hurt. TPing in also was Yopaj with the boots of travel, and now Cuckoo, he's going to find a way out. He's got a TP, he's been scanned up. Looking through the trees, he does manage to get away from Yopaj. Looks like he should be okay here. Not wanting to TP out just yet, but it doesn't seem like Boom are fishing for him.
I actually didn't even think about that. The Yopaj's travels, he can just be onto the tree ants from nature.
It's where it counts, which is the Terrorblade against Wraith King. Terrorblade, speaking of which, has been caught by a glimpse. Gets pulled back into arena. The spear gonna go as well as the Static Storm, and Yopaj is there with the TP in. Cuckoo could be next. He's being hit by the Monolith's kisses. Full retreat is the Sprout gonna lock him in place as well. One more kiss is not gonna clip him. The spear is just out of range. Cuckoo glimpse back though. That's gonna surely be the death of him. He's got no blink dagger, no mobility, and boom, finding kills wherever they go.
For Wraith King, like we talked about, with Armlet, like this hero's not dying.
The regen rune that's being baited here. Rotating in his Zephyr on the Mirana, gets a nice double stars on the finish on Skem once more. But Yopaj is going to get himself back to safety with the blink out. They have called up FBZ now, and with the kisses raining in, this could be bad for T1 as Cuckoo charges forward the Blade Mail. Doesn't get the jewel off. Nice sprout from Tims. Bails out his buddy there, but Boom have already lost 2, and they do want to re-engage and fight here with Jackie's Wraith King having a blink dagger. They think about going forward. Cuckoo, no jewel to play around with just yet, but they may kill off Jackie once. That's the reincarnation. Will they look for another play on him? It doesn't seem like T1 have any interest. They've already got the 2 kills and made a nice like T1 want to overcommit underneath this tower. Now Boom not set up to defend this with 5 heroes, but they could very quickly TP in.
It's a nice play by T1. They are bringing in Gabby to make
Well done. T1, they get the blink in onto FBZ's Mars. He goes down. Carl even committing the Dream Call. They just want to make sure they get this T1 tower with the Metamorphosis being committed and Gabby having a BKB on his TP. They should be able to get it. And the nice jewel in the backlines. Cuckoo has found one more. Another winner for him. Glimpse back could perhaps punish him, but the disruption save from Whitemont is there, and Gabby now ready to help him out as they go looking for more with Carl's puck on the front lines, but they haven't got the control without the Dream Coil, so Does look like T1 will settle for 2 kills on a T1. Carries going mentioned, yeah, Gabby's getting scary. Jackie himself, both these carries kind of neck and neck. How do you feel like these two carries match up, and how does this game look as we head towards the late game?
I mean, I think TV is very good against Wraith King and Iron Control. Oh, that's a detonation off the rest of it. And it's so scary when you have not only Shadow Demon, but also Legion Commander behind him. And then it just becomes a game of playing on Boom.
Here we go, both teams smoked up, and it's going to be the Puck who gets instantly blink stunned and speared. That's a dead Puck. He couldn't get the phase shift off in time, and now the Kids come raining down on the Cuckoo. 2 dead on the T1 side, right out of the pause. Boom, they strike fast, they strike hard, but they will lose the Disruptor in the process as Gabby's Terrorblade on the front line still has a BKB to play around. Maybe looking to fight with this, but Metamorphosis was committed. He's being rooted up now, has to BKB just to stop himself getting stunned up. And Jackie, he's got no reincarnation, he's in trouble. The TV's on top of him with a Reflector, could be down to the low ground, but he's hard committed. Gabby needs to find the Sun to target. If he's not careful, he could be in some trouble here, but looks like he's going to just get himself out of there. Whitemon Shadow Demon getting low as Gabby goes charging forward, gets the Sunder off to start things off on a Tim's, and the right click with the Metamorph follows it up to get the kill. Yopaj could be next if he's not careful. He may illusion room, but still gets clipped by the arrow. Oh, Zephyr was there waiting for him and nailed him with that arrow, the sniper in the jungle. And it's T1 who come out on top. Same time, they want to fight now. Legion Commander, though, just finished off his Ag Shard, so there's that extra layer of save to play around. Lincoln from the Mars, he didn't connect with the spear on anyone though, so at this point Boom kind of revealed that position. The arrow, I think it landed, it hit Jackboy, so he's in a bit of trouble, but does have the double lives to play around. We'll get back to a little bit of safety here as the arena just being used to deter any further chase here, but they've coiled up too, which means a dead Skim, and they've taken out the first life of the Wraith King as well. The arrow finds him on the respawn, so Jackie is done for with the Cuckoo, with the dual snipe as well, just to make sure he gets some bonus damage along the way. Disruption's there to find Yopaj as well, and there's no TP out for him, so T1 have just found all the kills they need to set themselves up for a free Roach. Definitely a big part of it does just seem like the matchup issue where they picked this Wraith King into TP, partly because there maybe just weren't any great carry options left, but I thought it was down bottom. Puck actually gets sunned up, and Static Storm follows him, and he's going to go down here. Got a bit greedy going for the kill on Tim's. Cuckoo is coming in with the Moonlight Shadow, and he's looking for Tim's here. May find him in just a second. Cuckoo has the jewel, and he's going to go for it. Bring down the Nature's Prophet, but Whitemon once more. Ooh! Almost had the disruption, ends up accidentally disrupting himself there, but he was so close to catching Jackie. On the way, but Cuckoo is in the trees. May find a kill here. Puck goes in forward, gets caught in the Static Storm, but the spear pushes him out. Oh, and he also gets bailed out by the Knife Press the attack, giving him that temporarily magic immunity, gets rooted by the Nature's Prophet. That Aghanim Scepter causing some, issues chasing, but it's not really offering any kill threat as T1 do a great job baiting Carl and bailing him out, knowing that the Legion Commander was going to be able to save him with the Shard. They're making a move. They want the backline. Cuckoo scouts it out on the Legion Commander, and now instead it's going to be FBZ catching out the Mirana. I think that will be a dead Zephyr here, but he pops the pipe. He's surviving a bit longer. Almost gets another leap out of there. He will end up going down, but the TP just took melee racks. Nothing defending top, and boom. They may have killed...
Maybe if Mars has so many to get.
FBZ. He is very, very dead. Mortem is just not going to crack it here in terms of the damage output, and Jackie is just losing the battle against his Terrorblade. There's no Metamorphosis, but Gabby doesn't seem to have a problem with that because he's just going to BKB TP out. Good job taking the Wraith Kings first. Speaking of that part, they found Skem, and Skem knows it. He was just throwing his life to D-Ward, but they're not done. They've also caught FBZ here without a BKB. Another dual kill going the way of T1. Cuckoo up to plus 140 now. That's some time.
Oh, I'm scared.
Both they want to contest this Roshan. Puck finds the backline support, so gets the Drone Coil out onto one. Didn't hit the Disruptor and the Yule Scepter, and he's going to be in the Static Storm himself. Gets bursted down on the Shadow Demon. They've killed off the support. Both sides trying to see what they can find here as the Wraith King's lost his first life, and that TV just eats him alive with the dual kill as well. Going Cuckoo's way, plus 170 now. Looks like T1 aren't done. They're still hunting, looking for more. They committed the Metamorph, so they want to fight right now. They still have a little window from Boom to defend this bottom lane or not, because I don't think T1 are done. They've still got this Aegis in hand on Gabby.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Felt like when TB got his KB. That far no longer really outputs damage onto him. But the amount of save they have, it felt like they had no real way to deal with it.
Gabby just sitting on the high ground. Meanwhile, Yopa, yeah, he's caught in the back lines. Completely in no man's land, getting tipped up here as Carl tries to finish off the Wraith King on his first life. Unsuccessful, but what really matters perhaps is the base going down. Mega Creep's about to be picked up as Carl just zones him away, keeps him in the fountain, keeps him away from Gabby, who is just having a flawless game on this Terrorblade, it feels like, anymore.
Oh, Gabby's so strong.
Well, if there were any doubts about the T1 pickup bringing Gabby into the team, I think he's answered a few of them today with his... is juking it out here in the mid lane, and Boom Esports will be bested in game number 1. They GG out of it. As T1, they strike first, Chico, and it was pretty convincing in the end in some ways. Like, the early game was looking good for Boom with some of their early aggression, particularly around the early game power of the Sentinel.